Also, one more creative feature that you have available to you in Rush is to change the speed at which with which the action in your video clips unfolds. All right. So let's go back to an earlier example that we had used. Originally, we were looking at creating a connection between these two clips, going from the quiet street in Clemson to a place where there's a significantly more traffic. Just once again, trying to make an observation, trying to make a statement about how much Clemson has changed as a community over the years. We can take it even further, though, by altering the speed at which this clip plays. So let's say that in the gradual transition, going from this video clip where, frankly, there's not a whole lot going on, it's pretty slow, pretty quiet, pretty serene. Then we go into this one right here. Let's say that I want to begin this clip at normal speed, and then I really want to crank it up at the end, just to illustrate through editing just how busy Clemson has become. So what you'll do is this. We've got the clip that we want to work with selected. We're going to head over here to the time control. And the great thing, y'all, is that Adobe Rush is going to give you the option of specifying a certain range of the clip that you want to apply this increase in speed to. So as you can see right now, we have these two markers set at their greatest possible distance. So this is indicating to us that right now we have the whole clip selected, and you can see that down here as well. You see how we have these little speed markers as well. All right, so right now the entire clip is selected, and right now the speed of the action, it is set, of course, at 100%. All right, so what we're going to do is this. Let's say that once again we want it to be normal speed at first, and we really want it to crank it up a notch at the end. We're going to move this marker over a little bit. And as you can see, it's playing it back for us here as well, so we know exactly where this change is going to begin. And then let's go ahead and let's increase the speed by about 50%. And y'all, by the way, when you are increasing or decreasing the speed of your video clips, remember that a little bit goes a long way. So you don't have to dive into the deep end of the pool. If you're a little bit too overzealous about it, you may wind up with something that's going to be a lot jumpier looking than what you intended. All right. So in my case, I'm just gonna increase it by 50%. All right, so we can see down here, obviously the speed markers have moved a little bit, so now we know that this is the range of the clip where that change is occurring. We've got the 150% down here as well, so we know exactly how much we're going to increase it by. And make note of this as well. You have the clip duration marker here as well. This is indicating to you how you are altering the overall duration of the clip based upon the changes that you're making. So you'll want to make note of that. So obviously, as we're speeding this up, we are going to be taking a little bit of time away. The same is true vice versa. If we're trying to slow it down, maybe we want to add a little bit more slow motion into our film. Obviously, we're going to be adding time. So let's play this back and see how it looks now. Okay, so very good. Yeah, you can see that even with the 50%, really not moving it that far, there is a noticeable change in how the action unfolds. Now, another thing that y'all can do as well, let's say that we want to take it even further. Let's go with a 200% unfolding of the footage. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so not bad, but again, the higher that you go, the jumpier your footage is going to be. What y'all can do in a case like this is you can click the box next to the word ramp. And y'all, the ramp, the way that you want to think of that is that the ramp is almost like it's sort of like a buffer, all right? And it is going to, it's essentially setting a certain transition within your clip, going from normal speed to whatever kind of a change you have specified, all right? And obviously you can change the amount of time that it takes for this buffering to occur. Let's go ahead and play this back and let's see what it looks like now. In theory, this should be a little bit smoother. All right, so not bad. Just once again, we lose a little bit of that jumpiness. We might even increase that a little bit more so, just creating a little bit more of a gradual lead into that increase there. Let's play that back again. All right, and you can see down here, y'all, you see that purple bar, you see how it's got that diagonal shape to it? That is letting you know just what the progression into this change in speed looks like, all right? All right, now that looks way better. that looks way better. All right, so we lose the jumpiness that we had before. We have that nice gradual change over to the significant increase in speed. This is true, y'all, of when you want to speed up your footage and when you want to slow it down, but it's just another way of manipulating your video clips to achieve the narrative that you're looking for.